Hello and welcome to Top Tech Games Win a Box Tournament featuring the first round with Anton playing Thegrea and James with Baromagnes. Unfortunately, we were unable to record during the start of the actual match. So we see here Anton has tried to rush James early at grade 1, which is, I don't know if it is a good strategy against Baromagnes since they would want the CB so that they could set up their soul faster to reach that 15 soul cap for Baromagnes' skill, which is their win con. Although I can see why Anton would think it's a good strategy versus the deck, since Baromagnes is not typically a deck that you would want time to set up, and brushing them would be a good strategy because it forces them to throw their combo pieces early. So we see here James only attack with his Vanguard, most likely trying to keep the combo pieces in hand, which is I said earlier. Okay, so he's throwing down the pony, which is an important combo piece with one of the better soul charge targets for Electro Spartan, the grade 2. But then the early heal is going to at least nullify Anton's assault for the turn. Okay, so we see here James is activating Electro Spartan s- Electro Spartan skill and trying to set up the soul as fast as possible, which is why I heavily question the using the pony to guard with, but I don't. Maybe it's possible that he didn't have anything else to guard. Okay. So this is one of the new cards in the set. Direful Doll Amanda, I think. And every time you soul charge another card. Yeah, plus one. So it really allows uh the Baromagnes deck to soul charge faster than it used to. Okay, so I can't really seem to count how many soul he has already. It's hard. Maybe I'm assuming it's around like 10. Okay, which means that the draw one and the crit is online. I don't know, 4. Let's see. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it is around 9 or 10, I think. Yeah. So yeah, even if he's unable to reach the uh 15 card threshold, I mean, the like Swirler being that big already means that Anton is going to have a hard time. That is a chunky boy, and that would be probably his win con, forcing Thegrea to be unable to guard those swirlers. I don't know why. I don't know. Understand why he put the direful doll in the front row. It's unable to hit. Maybe he hoped for a trigger there. I don't know. Okay, so Anton will be able to ride into Light Tigre, and I think he already set up the Dark Tigre, so he'll be be able to use Light Tigre skill, uh, and the maximum. Oh, I know he only added one, I think, right? So yeah, there's no that Light Tigre in Soul. So Tigre here is really reliant on having the light and the dark in the soul for maximize their effects. And well, it's not really the worst. Like one of the better strategies here is that Light Tigre is capable of like being able to persona. There are 8 targets for the persona rides. Oh, okay, great. So since Anton, he's allowed to call two, but he only decides to call one. That's why. So Anton is still here be trying to go for the go wide strategy early, which is again right. I really understand that. Okay, so and James here is good. James is really trying his best, trying to survive because he doesn't want to discard his combo pieces very early. I think he's already at 4. Yeah, he's unable to just the to survive the relentless assault from Anton. Okay, so now it's James' turn. Probably Anton is going to activate Maple skill and add the Dark Thegrea from the soul to the hand and set up the persona for the next turn. Okay, James is has persona for the turn. I think that pushes him to 11 soul right now or 10. And with 3 more CB, he he's most likely going to be able to reach the 15 soul threshold. And considering Anton fielded a lot of units early, that's going that Baromagnes' skill to essentially put everything in the soul is going to be hard for him. Sure, yeah. James forgot to- that the okay. Hmm. So they're arguing right now too. Okay, he's going to add the PG back to hand, which is good. Okay, and he's going to soul charge twice because of the direful doll effect. And now I think, yeah, he really do 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yeah, he only has 11 in soul as of now, and he still needs 4 more for the full effect. But I don't think he's going to push it. Oh no, he's here. He's going to push it. He has the soul charge too. Okay, so soul 2 plus 1 more. Yeah, and that's 14. He's still lacking 1. Yeah, he's still lacking 1 for the full effect. So does he have anything? No, he doesn't have anything. Okay, so he's not going to force it. Yeah, but Anton has a very uh, fat stack of hand, but I don't think that's going to be easy for him to guard, especially with how big the the with how big the swirler column is right now. Okay, so I think James is thinking to really push it here. He's going to use a second copy of Keeling, I think. Keeling, right? On CB1 and add the counter charger for Dark States and Soul Charge 2 again. Yeah, so he now hits the 15 soul threshold. Okay, so he's going to have 5 attacks right now. Oh, yeah, okay. I think James forgot to CB, but yeah, James forgot to CB there. So let's just see if that's going. And Anton Anton also um, mis didn't remind James there for the CB, so that might be being able to play one more CB is going to be hard for him. Okay, so he's going to retire that, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Uh, Technically, James should have been unable to do that because he shouldn't have had CB unless he called the counter charger, but it's just there. We continue as it is. Okay, so because of how big the columns are right now, I don't understand why Anton doesn't just guard them early. But maybe he's thinking that the columns would be smaller later, which is understandable. But they're considering this persona and then plus 10, they are going to be like what plus 20. And if he calls the killing, that's going to be plus 25 for the front row. Yeah, that's good. Those are plus 30Ks. That's going to be harder to guard. Okay, so Anthem decides to part. So James gets a draw here, makes the rear guards bigger, and a heal. Okay, so Anton is really pushed here to the back. So that the, the tide has been turned, and Thegrea is still a very Persona Ride heavy deck, so he's really forced here to guard. Yeah, and it's going to be 30k again. Not much. Anton also forgot to move all the cards in the soul, so both players here forgetting their card opponent's cards effects. Okay, but again, we continue as it is. Uh, as of right now, Anton should not have had his boosters or that intercept available, but James was unable to catch that. But I mean, to be fair, Anton was also unable to catch that James did not CB for Killing's effect. Okay, so Anton Persona Rider here, so uh, Dark Thegrea is able to restand, and with James' relatively small hand size, I'm not. I'm going to assume he's going to have a hard time guarding everything. So, yeah. So, basically, getting one crit here is going to spell disaster for James, and he misses the trigger, and misses the crit. But Anton is going to have the second chance here with Thegrea restanding, but he loses one drive. Okay, so if you're asking why Painkiller Angel was able to stand, he discarded the G1 that allows him to restand one more unit. So basically making Thegrea attack at full power again. Okay, so that's oh sorry, so James was able to guard that. Okay, so decides not to continue with the effect because he couldn't add anything. Okay, so PG and really no triggers to for Anton, so that feels bad right now. Three drives with no triggers is going to be hard on him, and James is going to be able to guard everything. Okay, so I think James is going to have a very small deck size right now, and Anton still has like a lot of cards in his hand. But considering this is like five attacks, I'm going to assume like Anton is uh, going to have to guard to really budget his hand, especially when I think he has two grade threes, so that's going to be useless to guard with. Okay, so I think James is just going here for going straight into battle. So yeah. So I think yeah. And with no OT, Anton is like we're basically happy at where he is right now. Okay, is he not going to activate? Okay. Oh no, really? Oh my. Okay. Okay, okay. So yeah, I think they only realized right now that opponent also moves his cards just so. Okay, so James decided not to attack the rear guards there, and he calls two Adamante. Or calls two of the direful dolls. Oh shoot. Okay, so I think they're too fast. Okay. Oh no, did he want to fast? Oh, uh, was Anton not able to guard? Oh my. Okay, I guess that's it for the game. So a couple of misplays there, a couple of illegal plays, but uh, I mean, it is what it is. It's there. So James won that round, and well, to be fair, I was not expecting that, especially with Anton's hand size and with Thegrea's ability to just farm cards with their hand. But they sometimes the having a thick hand size is misleading because especially within D format where most cards are just like 5k shield, so it's really hard to guard those big columns sometimes. So that's it for the first game. uh thank you for watching, and I hope you catch the other rounds from this win a box tournament.